All right, guys. Thanks for joining me. As you guys know, today was supposed to be an in-person class outside, but with all the rain and the thunderstorms, we're going to go back to the Zoom dojo. I'm sure more people will join us. People typically like to roll in a little late for the Zoom dojo, so we'll go ahead and start bowing in. Okay. So, Musubidachi. Sisa. Musu. Mutsumi. Show me. Hey. Dr. Garry. Hey. Okay, go ahead and stand up. All right, let's start loosening up. We'll just go jumping in place, up and down, back and forth, side to side, center. Okay, left and right, kind of scissoring. And twisting with the hips. And center. Jumping jacks, my count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10. Faster. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10. Slower. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, and slow it down and yame. Shake it out. Hey, arms forward. And back. And across your chest. Elbows back. And yame, shoulders back. And left arm across. And above, stretching your triceps. And yame, right arm across. And up above, back, stretching your triceps. Yame. Okay, head up and down. Side to side. Shoulder to shoulder. And yame. Feet 2 shoulder wide apart. And side bend left. And Hantai, switch, side bend right. And that feels stiff. And side bend left, back, 45 degrees. And back right, 45 degrees. And straight back. and forward. And then right hand to the left foot. Try to keep your knees straight, stretch those hamstrings. And switch, right? Left hand to the right foot. And center again. And up. Hidari Zenko Tsudachi. Okay. Left leg front stance. Keep both feet flat on the ground. Turn your hip to Shomen or Zenmin. Okay. So Hanmi, Zenmin. Okay. And then sink a little bit deeper on your front knee. Stretch those hip flexors. Stretch that the back hips front of the hip. And then back foot heel up. Deeper lunge, deeper stance. And down into a deep lunge. And tuck your front foot in. And slide down. Stretch those deep gluteal muscles, the muscles in the buttock. Back into a lunge. And straighten front leg. And down. Stretch those hamstrings again. Yame, Migi Zenko Tsudachi, right front stance. Then knee, shoulder, full front facing. If that's easy, maybe even turn gyak behind knee. Kind of like in nidan, where your hip turns 45 in the opposite direction. I'm not that comfortable yet. Deeper stance. Okay, back foot, heel up. Deeper stance still. Down into a lunge. And tuck your front foot in. Really stretch those glutes. And back into the lunge. And straighten front leg. Keep that knee straight. And bend down. Try to touch the floor with the opposite hand. And yame. Okay, so squat on your left knee. Keep both feet flat on the ground. Side lunge. This. Try to keep both heels on the ground if you can. Looking to stretch those adductors here. And switch to a right side lunge. Again, keep your feet on the ground, heels on the ground if you can. And switch again. And this time when you switch, try to stay really low. Keep your hips as low to the ground as you can. Smoothly switch. And you. And switch again. Keep your hips low. 1, 2, 3. Good. Right foot toes up. And switch. Put that toes up on that straight leg. And yame up. Okay, center splits. At first, just keeping your body upright. Low as you can go. We'll hold it for a few seconds. Just feel deep stretch, but not pain. 1, 2, 1, 2, 4, 6, 2, 2, 2, 2. Now down, forward. Tilt your hips back a bit. And sink a little lower. Feel that stretch. 6, 1, 2, 4, 6, 2, and 2. And turn to the left. 3, 1, 2, 4, 6, 4, and 2. Center. And sink a little deeper. 6, 1, 2, 4, 6, 2, and 2. To the right. 6, 1, 2, 4, 2. Back to the center. Right. Put your toes up if you can. Stretch a little bit more. And bring your feet a little bit in. Keep it up. Push your right knee out. And switch and tight. Push your left knee out. Then grab your ankles. Push your knees out with your elbows. And sink your tailbone. And yame up. Okay, hips to the left. Good. And tight. Switch. 8, 1, 2, 4, 6, 8. Good. 2. Okay, knees together. Left. 2, 1, 2, 4. And tight switch. 2, 1, 2, 4. Okay. Right leg back. stretching your quads, the front of your thigh. And to the side, like chambering position for Washigari. And in the front. Go and bring your knee to your chest. Oh, yame. Left leg back. Stretch those quads. Stretch that front of your thigh. Oh. And to the side. And in front. Oh. And knee to the chest. Oh. And yame. Loosen up. All right, turn around, adjust your gi. Eight. Yoi. Surat. Eight. All right, just continuing to warm up. Okay, Shizendai. Okay, Eikodachi this way. Left arm out. Just Tokozuki. Okay, just practicing Tokozuki, just relaxing, loosening up our shoulders. Today we're going to work a little bit on Tzuki-Waza. Okay, ready? Ich. Ei. An. Ei. Go. Up. Six. Touch. Two. Okay, don't forget, brush the side, palm up, palm up, palm up. Keep the elbow in. Okay, not the elbow out. This is chokuzuki. There are other punches where the elbow comes out. For chokuzuki, elbow's got to go in, straight out, and last minute before the elbow locks, then you pronate and turn and strike with the seiken. Okay? So one more time. Ich. Ei. Han. Ei. Oh. Up. Six. Hach. Two. Two. Hey, yame. Loosen up. So the last time I taught a Zoom class, we focused on Garry-Waza. My camera falling. Camera's falling. Okay. Oh, it's not good. Okay, that should be good. Okay. The last time we taught, we worked on Garry-Waza. We worked on kicking techniques. So today we're going to work on different Tzuki-Waza, different punching techniques. Okay. Some of which we just don't do as often as we used to. Okay, so it's just good to practice. So first we're going to just continue warming up with Choko Seiken Zuki, okay, which is our classic straight punch. Right? So in this position, Hidari Gerambarai, in this position, okay, we're going to start in Gyakuzuki position. Okay, okay, we're going to practice Izamizuki, Chokozuki, right? Gyakuzuki, okay, and then we're going to turn on our heels to switch the toes 45 this way while using the hips and driving with your left leg. Gyakuzuki this way, and then back to the front. Gyakuzuki this way. Okay, so just slowly by the count. Ich. E. An. G. Go. Okay. Remember, focusing on the lower body, what's happening there, okay? So hip rotation, okay. Koshi kaiten, han ni, okay. Shomen or zen ni, depending which term you use. And then turning, using this compression here, expand. So expand, yeah, ski this way. Same token. This hip is compressed now. Expand this way, okay? I'm exaggerating, but that's the idea, is that the book is closed, open, open, okay? Ready? Ich. Ei. Han. Ji. Go. Hey. And yame. Still warming up. Migi zen kotsudachi. Migi hiramarai. Tue. Hey. The Yakuzuki position, just nice and slow, focusing on that hip, the hip action, okay? Ich. Ei. Han. Ji. Go. Remember, compression, okay? Kushin, shinjuku, okay? Compress, expand. Okay? Ich. Ei. Han. Chi. Go. Hey. Yame. Hey, hey. Yasure. Keeping hips loose. Okay, so my room is wider than it is long, so I'm going to turn this way so I can have more runway space. Depending on what your room looks like, you may need to position yourself accordingly. Hey, yoi! Hey! This position, practicing Sambozuki. Again, just working on Choko Teikenzuki, which is our straight punch. Straight punch this way. So, Oizuki, Hyakuzuki, and then Chokozuki, right? So, what those terms mean is Oizuki is lunging, stepping forward punch, also known as Junzuki. Okay? Hyakuzuki, reverse punch, and then straight punch. This way. Okay, ready? Ich. Ei. Han. And going back, stepping back. Ich. Ei. Han. And going forward. Ich. Ei. Han. And back. Ich. Ei. Han. Okay, when we're moving forward, try to focus not on pushing off the back leg, but rather sinking on that front knee. Okay? Push that knee forward. As you push, you pull. All the initial action should be on the front leg, front wheel drive, okay? So pushing, pulling this way, not pushing this way, okay? Second thing is what's happening at the hip, okay? Hip vibration, okay? Koshi shindo, okay, ready? It's, hey, hun, hey, going back. It's, hey, hun, aisa, and yame, hey, yasure. So just remember that there's a tendency for us to push off the back leg, but emphasis should be paid to the front knee, driving, bending that knee, and then moving forward. Same thing going back. As you go back, bend this knee this way, as opposed to pushing. No, not pushing. Bend. This. So that's Chokozuki. Let's work on Kagezuki. So Kagezuki is hook punch. Okay. You guys probably remember this from kata, such as Tekki Shodan, right? Tekki Shodan, Kagezuki. So key mechanics here is that it's a hook punch. The force of generation comes parallel to the body, not out from the body in the classical sense. So it's a hook punch, not too different from a boxer's hook punch. This is just our karate version of it, Kagezuki. Key things is connection between, a mental connection between elbow and body, mainly because when you think about that, you focus on the lat muscle, which originates from the back and attaches to the upper arm. This way, okay? The other thing is, you can think about the punch coming this way, and that's what happens at the very end, but your elbow still needs to come out from the body first. So one way that's often taught, instead of bringing the elbow out and then hooking, which leads to a bit of disconnection in the body's disconnected, and then you have to recontract, not as efficient, as opposed to bringing the elbow from here straight out this way. So the hook doesn't come out and then back in, it goes straight from here. So what that does is that it does still maintain that. Camera keeps falling. Give me a second. All right. Still maintains that linear trajectory from the wrist to the elbow, okay? But by going straight here, you can actually use this as a part of a parry. So if a punch is coming this way, I deflect that punch and then also land my own in one movement. So Kagezuki. So Kibiratsu. Everybody in Kibiratsu. Good. Left arm out. And Kagezuki looking this way. Mason, your eye contact to the target. Ready? It's good. Now we're going to go the opposite direction. Hey! Han! See! Go! Up! Six! Hats! Two! Remember, this is not Sokumenzuki. Okay, it's not that, okay? Kagezuki, which means that the fist doesn't go past the body. Stops here. Okay, 10 more. It's 8 10 T Go. Okay, hip vibration, hip Kochi Shindo. Look. Ditch. Hutch. Kid. Yeah, Heiza. Yame. Hey. Yasube. Hey, yoink. Try to get him back. Hey. Are you going forward? Just focusing on attacks coming to Jodan. Are you okay? Yakusuki. Okay. 3 forward, 3 back. Ready. Each. Hey. Un. Hey. And going back. Each. Hey. Un. Hey. Good. This time moving forward. Nagashi uke. Okay. Yakuzuki. Same time. So, Nagashi uke. Parrying block this way. Ready? Each. Hey. Hey. And going back. Each. Hey. Hey. Good. This time going forward. Nagashi uki, agezuki. So punch is coming. I'm closing the distance. So now the target isn't actually here. It's closer. Kagezuki. Kagezuki. This way. Chudan or Jodan. Okay, hook punch. Ready? Each. Hey. Han. Hey. And then going back. Don't forget the hips. Rotate. Koshi kaite. Each. Hey. Han. Hey. Okay, one more time. Ready. Each. Hey. Han. Hey. Going back. Each. Hey. Han. Hey. ダメで。はい。安で。腰回転。Hook. Coming in. You're thinking here, but you're too good at closing the distance. The head is here. Hey, let's see. In this position, we're going to go hidari, so 45 degrees, get on by. Hey! Okay. From here, Yakuzuki position. From here, we're going to just switch 45, Yakuzuki here. Okay. And just do it by count. Ready? Ich! Hey! Han! Ji! Go! Hook! Six! Hach! Here! Two! Hey! Good. From this position now, Mawashizuki. Roundhouse punch. Okay? So with the hip rotation, the punch comes out, it goes around a block, around a guard, striking with, again, the seiken, these two knuckles. This is the karate version of an overhand punch. Okay? So, yeah, again, hip rotation is key, but it's a little different than Kagezuki. Kagezuki is more of a hook like this, like a hook, a more acute angle, versus Mawashizuki comes out and makes a cut at the last minute here. Okay? So it comes out straight and then around, as opposed to Kagezuki, which already takes its curved trajectory from the very beginning. Remember, it goes straight here, as opposed to coming out straight, ends up coming around. Okay, so that's Mawashizuki. Ready? Let it count. Ich. Hey. Han. Hey. Oh. Hook. Six. Hip. Hach. Hip. Hey. Dame. Hey. In some ways, it's very similar to an empi. You know, we go agizuki, right? Agizuki, but that's straight up from the middle. This comes off at an angle. So rather than going straight like this, it comes this way. So in some ways, it's very similar to that, but because it's not going up, it's going around, called Mawashizuki. Okay. Right, hidari garabai. Right. This position, just moving forward, uchuki yakusuki. Okay. Ich. Hey. Good, going back. Ich. Hey. Hey. Good. This time going forward. Uchi-uki. Washizuki. Okay. Ich. So again, you block. Hanmi. Rotate hips around the guard. Not too wide, okay? Not like a Kagezuki, but around. Just barely, just kind of dodging it and hooking around the last minute. Okay. Hey! Han! Good, going back. Ich! Hey! Han! Hey! Hey, one more time. Ich! Hey! Han! Going back. Ich! Hey! Han! Hey! Ame! Hey! That's it. So when you practice these, make sure you really distinguish the difference between Tokozuki, which is straight, Washizuki, which is around, versus Kagezuki, which is hook. Okay? They're very distinguishable. How to keep them very different. I don't know about you guys, my house is really, really warm. Take a sip of water. Hey, yoi! Shisenkai. Okay. Left arm forward. This time, just like we were doing before with Chokozuki, but focus your kime here instead. Kuruzuki, close in punch. This is the karate version of the uppercut. Okay? Here. So same mechanics, almost identical with Chokozuki, except you focus your kime here, okay? Which means you fire your lats, all these muscles here, to provide stability behind it earlier than you would with Chokozuki. Okay? So, ready? Ich. Hey. Still hip vibration. Han. Hey. Oh. Up. Ich. Hach. Here. Yeah. Hey. Remember, relax, relax, relax. Contract here. Contract. Okay, 10 more. Ready? Ich. Hey. Han. See. Go. Up. Six. Hach. Keep. Two. Hey, hey, hey. Hey. And relax. Hey. Oi. 何けんのつえはい相当系やつき相当系やつ Ready? It's hey Tan hey and going back. Don't forget hip rotation. Boshi kai. It's hey Tan hey good. Okay. This time okay. And then from here Ura. Okay. The idea is that you punched, they've really driven in, and now they're closer. You've avoided their attack, but they're much closer than full arm's reach. Okay, so this is what is ready? H. Okay, don't forget hip rotation. Hey. Again, open, closed, right? Expand, kinetic linking, expand, knee, hip, elbow, punch. Hun. Hey. And going back. H. Hey. Hun. Hey, yeah, man. Hey. That's it. Quick stretch out to keep the lower limbs flexible. Stretch, stretch, stretch. Hey, yame. Okay. Yoi. Dari geram. Hey. Okay. This position, gambarai, yaksuki. Okay. And then when we go back, uruki, yaksuki. Okay. We're going forward, gambarai. Ready? H. Half front, full front. Hey, hanni, tenni. Hun. Yeah, hey, hey. Hey. Going back, uruki, yaksuki. H. Hey. Hun. Hey. Good. This time, stepping forward. Amrai. Agizuki. Just like in the kata empty. The punch comes up, 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 and then turns last minute, just like a chokozuki. But with the turn, it rises up. Okay. Agizuki. Ready? H. Ai. Han. Haisa. And going back, Furuki. Agizuki. H. Ai. Han. Hai. Ready, going forward again. Remember, hip rotation. Kinetically. Ready? H. Ai. Han. Haisa. Ready, going back. H. Ai. Han. Haisa. Hey, yabe. Hey. Yasue. So agizuki can be thought of as a form of ukezuki. So ukezuki, uke is the term we often use in terms of block. Sometimes it's better described as receiving, but for a moment, think about the activities we usually do with Tzuki-Waza, blocking or receiving techniques. But this is called ukezuki. So age means rising, zuki means thrust or punch, which is a rising punch. Okay? But it's often taught with ukezuki, almost thought of as a type of that. So what's that? That's a punch that's also a block, right? So imagine if the punch was coming to my jodan here, but I intercept it, and using my forearm, I slide in, block, and punch in one movement. And that's the idea between agizuki, is that the punch is coming in, I deflect, and punch with one movement. That's the idea behind ukezuki. Well, you guys have seen a non-jodan ukezuki in other kata. So in Unsu, this movement is an ukezuki. It goes straight down. It's a geida ukezuki, but it serves the same purpose as an agizuki, also known as a jodan ukezuki. So we're going to do the same exercise, and we're going to focus on ukezuki chudan. So what I realized is that if you ever look at some videos of the old JKA masters, and even some of the old Okinawan masters, a lot of times in kata, rather than doing a classic chokozuki, a lot of them end up doing this. If you really slow it down, right, if you take frame by frame. So I used to think, well, I guess even the masters can get sloppy. Until I realized that there is an actual technique that does that, and that's called ukezuki. And when you try it sometimes, you can go at the same time, the arms can connect, but rather than going straight, you then basically deflect and go straight. So it's almost like the chokuzuki, that halfway you turn a little early, but then you have the same mechanics of thrusting that in. So it's a ukezuki. So it's deliberate. That's the difference. It's like it's not just sloppy technique, it's deliberate. Okay, so chokuzuki is straight, ukezuki is a little bit different. So let's practice that. Okay. Then going forward, yamurai, rather than doing a chokuzuki this way, okay, rather than doing that, we're going to do ukezuki. Okay. Ready? The same mechanics should still be strong. You know, expansion, hip rotation, etc. Okay. You're turning just a little bit early. You are actually taking a little bit of forward momentum off the punch in order to deflect off something that's in its path. Okay. So ready. Ich. Hey. Han. Kaisa. Sensei Saiko from JKA was really good at this. Going back, Furuki. Uke Suki. Ich. Hey. Han. Kaisa. Again. Ich. Hey. Han. Hey. Then going back. Ich. Hey. Han. Hey. Yame. Hey. That's it. So you guys have seen a form of this in empty and unsu. Okay. You've even seen it in Soten. Some people wonder, why is this not straight all the way? Some people feel that it's actually the beginning of an ukizuki. So just a thought, just offering ideas. Okay, everybody's still with me, which is good. Next, we're gonna still talk about some more punches that we seldom practice, okay? So this next one is a combination of different types of morote-zuki. You guys probably are familiar with the term morote-uke, right? So a lot of kata, we do this, morote-uke. Morote just means paired or dual hands. You're using both hands. So this is a morote-uke, this is a morote-uke. Well, morote-zuki means punching with both hands. Different forms of it. There is heiko-zuki, which is parallel, just like heiko-dachi, parallel. There's owase-zuki, which is a stacked punch. Okay. So heiko-zuki, owase-uki, and then there's yamazuki as well. Okay. And even asami-zuki, scissoring, with a scissor or a pincer. Okay. So the next two exercises we're going to do is we're focusing on punches such as that. So from here, you gotta get on. Going forward, first count, step forward, heiko-zuki. So the key here is power generation is not hip rotation necessarily, okay? But rather, so not koshi kaiten, but more koshi zuki. The same movement that you use to put power behind your maigeri is the same movement you use to put power behind your heiko-zuki. The first movement is going to be heiko-zuki. Okay? Second one, okay, owase-zuki. Okay? Right? Third one, okay, the third one we're going to turn. We're going to turn and Azami-zuki. Okay? Got it? So heiko, owase, asami. Ready? Each. Okay, next one, so this is parallel, horizontal. Next one is going to be vertical. Hey! Okay. The next one's going to be horizontal again. So we're going to moate, Hazamizuki. Okay, this is from Kinte. The stance is going to be, so the first two, Zenkotsudachi. This stance is Sotsudachi or Fudodachi. This technique here is hip vibration. So let's start from the beginning. Ready? Ich, hey, han, hey. From here, going forward, Heikozuki. Ich, hey, han, hey. Got it? Right. Cut one more time. Ich, hey, han. Okay. Ich, hey, han. There you have it. Hey. Shake that out. I'm going to do it a couple more times. Because we seldom ever practice this outside of kata. I just figured it'd be a good time to pay attention to it a little bit. So power generation Heikozuki, again, Koshizuki, so hip thrust. Same thing with Awasizuki. With Awasizuki, you actually have a little bit more advantage because you have one hand that's up and one hand that's down. So a lot of times people do put a little hip rotation with it. It ends up being more of a hip vibration. But there's a greater ability to use your hip movement here as opposed to just thrusting it. And of course, Samizuki, it's because you're going to be in a very rooted stance. Okay? Hip vibration. Hip vibration and focus on contracting these muscles, okay? And these muscles for strong base. Let's, ready? Ready, get up. Same thing. First count, Heikozuki. Ich. Second count, Awasizuki. Hey. Han. Hey. Ich. Hey. Han. Hey. Good. Ready? Ich. Hey. Han. Hey. Ich. Hey. Han. One more time. Ich. Hey. Han. Ich. Hey. Han. Got it. Hey. That's it. Pick it up. Okay, if everybody can watch here, the next exercise is 3 different punches. So from here, Yumizuki. So you guys have maybe seen Yumizuki in different kata. For example, Gion, Yumizuki, Yumizuki. Where you have a straight punch with one hand and a pulling hikite at the chest or collarbone level. They call it Yumizuki because Yumi means a bow in Japanese. From Kyodo, Kyodo is the Japanese art of archery. The Yumi, the recurve bows, it's called the bow. So when you do Yumizuki, essentially that's what you're doing. So Gion has a Yumizuki. Soten has a Yumizuki. Okay, so we're going to practice that as first one. From here, you're going to go Yumizuki this way. Yumizuki. Second technique. So Yumizuki, Sokumenzuki. So Sokumenzuki is from the side, okay? So a Sokumenzuki here. So Sokumen is punching to the side. So it's not punching to the front, but punching to the side. So things like Tekki Shodan, right? The Tekki Shodan, Sokumen Tzuki, punching to the side. I mean, this is a Kagezuki, but this is Sokumen Tzuki, all right? So we're going to practice both of them Sokumen Tzuki, or like in other kata, Sokumen Tzuki, punching to the side. So first one, okay, Yomizuki, from here, Sokumen Tzuki, Kibirachi, here, okay? And then from here, Yamazuki. Yamazuki, like from Basai. They call it Yama because this looks like the character from Mountain. Yama means mountain. Just like Basai Dynasty. So, and here, Yomizuki. Okay. And then Kibirachi, Sokumenzuki. Okay, both elbows straight. And then Yamazuki. Yumi, Sokumen, Yama. Okay, ready. Hidari Ganabai. Che! Hey! Yomizuki. Okay, this arm goes out, then pulls. Each. Okay. Then you're going to step forward into Kibirachi, Sokumenzuki. Both punching to the side. Hey! Okay. And then from here, Moate, Yamazuki. Mountain punch. Hey! Just like Basegai. Each. Hey! Hun! Each. Hey! Hun! Each. Hey! Hun! Good. Keep it up, keep it up. Each. Hey! Hun! Each. Hey! Hun! Each. Hey! Hun! Each. Hey! Hun! Hey, yame. Hey. That's it. Very relax. Take it out. A little bit of water. And stretch. Gotta keep those lower limbs flexible. Don't let them get tight on you. Yeah. All right, just going to do some Geri-Waza. Going to do some kicking techniques just to keep our lower extremities nice and loose. All right, Hidari Kamaidachi. Hey! Okay. So fighting stance. Okay, nice and relaxed. Just Maigiri Kyagi. So front snap kick. Don't forget your mechanics. Bringing the knee up high and tight, and thrusting the hips. Ready? Each. Hey. San. Raise. Moate. Each. Hey. San. Raise. Moate. Finer point. Bend that knee just like with your stances. Push this knee down as you can. Each. Hey. San. Raise. Moate. H. I. Can't snap back. Okay. Hey, this time. Kiyagi Kikomi. So, Maigeri Kiyagi, Maigeri Kikomi. So, snap, then thrust, same one. H. I. Tan. Release. Okay. With your Kikomi, push this knee down, thrust forward. Hitch. Hey. 3、いいさ。待て。はい。やべ。はい。休み。はい。よい。Keep it up. Straight. In this position. Yoko. Kyage. Yoko geri kyage. Reach. Crossover. Hey. Crossover. And mote. Eat. Hey. Mote. Each. Hey. Mote. Each. Hey. Mote. This time. Yoko geri. Kyage. Then kikobe. Each. Hey. Mote. Each. Hey. Hey. Sa. Mote. And yome. Hey. That's it. Hey, stretch. Hey, yoi. Tari gara. Jue. Hey. Kamai Dutch. Kamai Dutch. Washigeri. Washigeri. Itch. Hey. Tan. Hey, sa. Mote. Itch. Hey. Tan. Hey, sa. Mote. Hey, ushurigeri. Itch. Hey. Tan. Hey, sa. Mote. Itch. Hey. Tan. Hey, sa. Mote. Hey. Yabe. Hey. That's it. Keep it loose. Everybody's hanging in there. Good. Time for kata. Okay. Let's do, I think most people are, intermediate or advanced, so that's good. Let's do, let's just, let's do Tekki and nidan. Okay. So if you don't know Tekki and nidan, follow along. Hey, hey. Tekki nidan. Oi. First movement, cross stepping, koro sodachi. Okay. Elbows up this way. You're looking that way. First count. Okay. Each. Next count, right knee comes up. These elbows come together to block from the front. And as you land, this is in a kagezuki position, okay? But it's not actually kagezuki, you're not punching. You're taking this and dropping it down, okay? And this comes in kind of like uchuki, but the palm is facing down, okay? So here we are. Each, e. Good. In this position, you're going to cross step again. As you cross step, this hand comes down, and this hand catches it. This pairing an attack that's coming in nidan. E, and then D. Like Giramurai, but with the palm up. And up this. Next count. It's son. Good. From here, okay, you're gonna switch hands. The right hand's gonna close, left hand's gonna open. Like here. Okay. So koshi kama here. Uchi morote uchi, okay, here. Okay, that's the first two counts from. Okay, ready? Ich, eight. From here, back. The emphasis is pulling, and thrusting with the knee. Pull back with the elbow, thrust forward with the knee, and as you land, washi, empty. Ich, okay. Ich, ai. Okay. Next technique is a grasping block, Tsukami uke. It varies depending on school. Sometimes it's done above, grasping. Sometimes it's done across, grasping. So I don't know what ISKF is doing now, but I kind of practice both. Because I just kind of like to play with everybody. So from here, each, and then kagezuke. Ai. On, see. And then from here, straight here, it's E. And then sanshi. And then again, pull with the left elbow, thrust with the left knee. Ich, E. On, see, kagezuki. Ich, hey. San, chi, sai. Yame. Hey. That's it. That's Tekki nidan. All right, by the count. Everybody got it? Everybody got it? If there are questions about the sequence, unmute yourself and let me know. Otherwise, we're just going to start doing it. Good. All right. So, again. Hey! Tekki nidan! Yoi! Right by the count. Each. Hey, son! See, go! Each. Hey, son! See, go! It's 8, 3, 4, 8, 8, 3, 5, 気合い1、2、3、4、5、6、8、9、3、やめはい。はい、ですね。Okay, we now do it with rhythm of the kata by the count. Ready? Hey, hey, Tekki nidan. Yoi. Each, hey, san, see, go. Hey, san, see, go. It's 8, 3, 4, 5, 8, 3, 4, it's 8, 3, See, go. And hey, san, yes, hey. Yame. Hey. Hey, yes, man. Take it out. Hey, Tekki nidan. Hey, on your own, ready. Hey, Tekki nidan. Yoi. Three. Hey. Hey. Yame. Hey. Yes, man. Same principles apply for Tekki Shodan too. Hip vibration, it's subtle, but we're in Kibarachi, right? So when Kibarachi, not a whole lot of room to move our hips, but there is still some room. So we're going here rather than stopping here. Close this hip just a little bit. Watch your knees. Don't move your knees. Keep them straight. Don't move because of the hips, but make sure you're not moving the knees. Keep them where they are. If you expand here and close here, this way. And then expand and close here. So you have this subtle hip movement that you can add to the technique without breaking the stance. So those concepts still apply in Tekki nidan too. All right, let's do a breathing kata. So I just recently posted a really cool video by Jesse Enkamp on the Dojo Facebook page. And he was looking at the history of this kata. And the Shotokan, we call it Hangetsu. That was one of the names that stuck when Master Funakoshi changed the names. But in many other styles, it's called Seisan. Seisan is Okinawan, and it means 13. It's very similar to Satsa in Cantonese, which means 13. And it's interesting because I have to do my own independent review, but Jesse says that this kata exists in almost every form of traditional karate. He thinks it's one of the oldest kata. But our version is a little different from Gojo-ryu and Shito-ryu, so we're going to just practice Hangetsu. Now, the number 13 is kind of important because some people say that there should be 13 breathing cycles, full inhalations, full exhalations throughout the kata. And I've experimented with that a little bit, and you can actually do the kata with 13 full inhalation exhalations. Okay. So the breathing is really important. So we'll go ahead and practice that. Okay. So for those who don't know, just follow along. Okay. I'm way over here. Hangetsu. Hangetsu means half moon. Oi. First movement, the left leg comes in and out like a crescent, like this. Your feet position are almost like where it would be for front stance, except the knees are inward, okay, and the hips facing this way. So this is, they call it Hangetsu dachi. It's an inward tension stance. It's an inward tension stance. So here's Zen Hotsudachi. Okay, turn the foot in and push the knees together. Okay. And as John Sam, who's attending today, knows, what our senseis used to do was they'd come up and kick you in the groin, so your knees better be in the way. So that's Hangetsu dachi. It's a little different than Sanchin dachi. Sanchin dachi, also known as inward square stance, has your feet like a square. See that? So It's similar in that they're both inward tension stances and the feet are pointed in, but that's where the similarities end. In Hangetsu Dachi, your weight is not in the middle between the two. It's forward, and your hips are facing forward. So that's Hangetsu Dachi. Okay. So first movement, you do this Mikazeri Ashi. Okay. So crescent movement, Hangetsu Dachi. Okay. And Uchuki, very slow. Ready? Each. And then from here, you stay in the stance. Yeah. Hey. Good. Next count, same thing. Uchuki. And yeah. So each. And one more. Each. Hey. Now from here, you're gonna pull this back, and when you're almost to the back, to the chest, this hand meets it by having a knuckle punch towards the wrist, and then they come in this way. Just like Tekki nidan when we did this, except the knuckles are out. Okay? Each. Good. And then Heiko Zuki, just with equal Makidake. Okay. Then from here, each. Kamae. Good. And then when you, from here, see how your stance, just like in Zenko that you're on two lines, right? Remember? Just like two lines. Draw a third line. We're going to moate, and putting that right foot on that third line, and block like this. Okay? Open hand, like almost like a girambarai with the left, almost like a uchi with the right. Okay? But these open haimadukes are a little bit different for application, but just for the sake of learning the kata, that's the movement. Okay? Ready? And then you kiai. Each. Right? And then from here, turn and pull. Good. Now you're gonna step forward. Same block. Okay. Each. Turn and pull. And one more time. Each. Turn and pull. Okay, so hopefully everybody got that. I'm gonna do that again. Okay, and then we'll move on from there. Ready? Each. 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 On. See. Oh. Ditch guy. Hi. E. Hung. Good. Now from here, notice how your feet are, okay? They're diagonal like this, they're facing front. You're going to turn your attention to the backside that way. You're going to shift into Hangetsudachi that way. So what it looks like is Hangetsudachi here. You're going to shift Hangetsudachi this way. Okay? So as you do that, it's going to go, let's see, from here, shift, uchi okay, punch, punch. Okay? Ready, towards the back. Each. Okay, now you're going to shift and block and punch 180 degrees from where you are. Hey! And then you're going to shift and block the original direction towards where you started. Itch! Hey! Good. From here, pretend there's a string connecting your elbow and your knee. You're going to pull this up all the way around, and slowly, gently put it down. The initial movement is very much like empty. Remember empty, we do this. Same sort of thing, except you're going to land in kokotsudachi this way. Okay? Go from here, each, and then from here, the next movement, step with the sole of your foot facing the opponent. Then, as you maigiri, you're going to bring this back, nagashi yuku. Each, and as you land in the Hangetsu, hiramai, yakuzuki, agyuki. Okay, we got that? Let's do that again from here. Each, hey, ton, kick, block, punch, block. Good. You can do the same thing with the right side. Each, ton, T, go, up. And then one more, each, except this is going to be a little different. From here, crescent kick, Mikazuki Geri to the open hand. And you're going to land in Hangetsu and punch Ida. Okay. Oh, 30. And then from here, when you're in Hangetsu, you're going to slide back into cat stance and press. And that's it. That's Hangetsu, okay? Well, that's the physical sequence of the movements. All right. We'll do it a couple more times by count. We'll add the breathing component, which is super critical in performing Hangetsu correctly. And then if we have time, maybe I'll explain maybe one bunkai. But okay. Hey, Hangetsu. Hui. By the count, I'll do it slowly. Each. 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 Oh. Oh. And sit, Kiai. Right? B. One. E. Four. Six. Eight. 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 One, three, four, up. Eight. One, three, four, up. Eight. Eight. Then yame. Eight. Sube. Everybody got it? Hang it in there? Okay. Okay, by the count. So try to focus on breathing. Each movement is almost a full breath. Okay, in, out, okay? Where it gets really wonky is these movements here, but they're smaller. So think about this, right? This is a full body movement, right? So that's a full breath. This is not a full body movement, so you do a half a breath. Okay? Change the volume of your lungs by half, and then the opposite direction in a half. Okay, so that wouldn't count as a full breath. So that's how the 13 works out. So just start thinking about the breathing. Ready? Hey, hey, Hangetsu! Yoi! Hey, ha, hey, oh, hey, ha, hey, eight guys. Hey, hey, hut, hey, oh, oh, six, hut, kick, hitch, eight, hut, hitch, eight, hut, eight, eight, 三、四、五、六、三、四、五、六、起来、起来、ダメ。That's it. You guys getting it? Okay. Okay, one more time. On your own, and then we're going to illustrate one bunkai, and then we'll wrap up from there. Right? Hey! Hangetsu! Yoi! 3! Hey! Yummy! Hey! Yes, good. Good job. It's a concept we don't practice that often. So one of the applications I like, I'm stealing this from Mr. Ian Abernathy, and it's pretty cool. It's a striker's application against some grappling, not a huge amount of grappling. But if you're kind of in this clinch with somebody standing, you can. So this is an application for this last part of the kata. So you guys are kind of struggling here. What you can do is wrap this arm around, okay? Okay, and then turn his body this way. Okay, so he goes from here to here, just a little bit. But what happens is that shifts his weight so that this knee is exposed. Okay, and then instead of kicking up, you kick the knee so that he drops like this. His head drops into Gedan position. Punch to the face. If this works, he'll go down. If he doesn't, or let's say if he doesn't go down, or if it doesn't work, he's crouched this way. He's coming in to do a double leg takedown. As the head comes in, push the head down. So that's what Mr. Abernathy likes to teach. So I thought that was kind of neat. I'm always into trying to find new applications and new ideas. So anyways, for what it's worth, I just thought I'd offer that. All right, let's cool down. Okay, arms forward and back. Right, trunk twisting, left and right. Hey, feet 2 shoulder line apart, side bend left. Yeah, right. And center splits down. Stretch those hamstrings and adductors. And yeah, man, hips to the left and right. Hey, turn around, touch your knee. Hey, yoi, suretsu. Hey, seiza. Osu. Tekki, Dojo kun. 一つ、人格完成に進めること。一つ、誠の道を踊ること。一つ、多くの選手を養うこと。一つ、礼儀を重すること。一つ、決起の意を今しめること。正面に、はい。お互いに、はい。よし、ありがとうございます。はい。よし。Thanks a lot, everybody. Thanks for coming, and I hope you enjoyed it, and stay safe and stay